What's going on, everybody? It's me again. It's been a little while, I know. I'm sorry about that. Two things to say right off the bat is that whole contest thing. The guy who won, I never, received word from him. And there was a guy that I did get contacted from, but I was like, I don't know, what's going on. And his request was something that I didn't want to do anyway. I'm just cool like that. But what I do have, and the second thing is with Pokemon. The reason why I haven't made any videos for that is because I have real friends, that watch my videos, and if they saw which Pokemon I used, I would be screwed in our upcoming tournament. So that's the reason for that. But I've got something cool for you. This is one game that I took from the store, and I've just recently finished it, and it's really lots of fun. I was a big fan of the second game, so when Spider-Man 3 was coming out, I'm like, I gotta play that game. So here I have it, and I will show it off to you in my typical fashion. Anyway, my thoughts on it after beating and whatnot. If you played Spider-Man 2 on the consoles, this is pretty much the same thing. If you liked it, you will like this one. It's just the same thing except improved, visually. The missions are, they have more depth to them, and, blah, 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 blah. Story-wise, it's not going to be too great, but, you have to expect that. I saw the movie on the midnight release, too. It was really entertaining, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to, be a whiner and try to be a poser and say, oh, I'm going to be the minority and say it sucked, because that's what most people won't say. That makes me cool. I'm not going to do anything like that. I enjoyed it. It was an entertaining movie. I recommend seeing it if you're a fan of Spider-Man at all, or you just like action movies. Anyway, let's just get right into it here. I figured I'd just give you a sort of tour of the game and tell you a little bit about it and maybe do some fun stuff along the way. So as you can see, here I am. I'm Spider-Man, regular suit. I unlocked the black suit, but I don't want to mess with that. I'll just tell you about it later. The first thing you notice about Spider-Man 2 is that the city is, or Spider-Man 3, I'm sorry, is that the city is ginormous. Definitely bigger than number 2, and it looks a lot nicer, This is the 360 version, by the way, if you were too stupid to figure that out. And the city is, it's very big. Skyscrapers are really tall. All sorts of cool stuff. You can do everything that you could do in the second game, except now it's just improved a little bit. The combat's a little bit better, well, slightly better. Spider-Man looks a lot nicer, although he's really the only really nice model in the game, but anything besides Spider-Man you shouldn't really care about anyway. I just like these games because swinging around and crap is just fun enough for me in one day. So I guess what I'll do first is just do some cool stuff. I'll go to that really tall skyscraper over there, and I'll just start doing some cool stuff. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. As you can see, you get all the moves that you had before. You can do your wall runs and your sweet swinging and your web zip, which was one of my favorites from before. I'm glad they kept that, except it looks a lot cooler now. Let's see here. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going right there. Okay, that's what I'll do. Okie dokie. To give you a little glimpse of how big the map is, this is where I am now. You can do the zoom map, and it zooms out, and this is like how the area you get to go to. For some reason, they kept out Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. I tried to get there, but you can't get there in this game, which is kind of lame. Okay, so anyway, this is what we're going to do. Going to get up here, using my sweet Spidey jump of doom. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. There's a lot of new mini-games and... yeah, lots of new mini-games. Top left, you got your health, and you've got your slow down. You can hold the left bumper, and then time sort of stops. See how that spinning token slows down? You don't slow down at all, but this is really handy for combat, and you have to use it to counter guys. They have a big emphasis on countering moves in this game for some reason. Anyway, so here's a better glimpse of the city. As you can see, there's a slight drawback, but you can pretty much see the entire city from up here. You got all your bridges, spin around a little bit. Every single building is accounted for, all the way up through Manhattan and every island. Oh my god, it's so cool, you guys. Oh my god. So here's what we're going to do. Using the handy dandy custom music of the Xbox 360. That was my name, by the way. It's up there, but I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I'm going to go to a song that some of you may recognize, actually. This is the song that was played in the very first trailer for the very first Spider-Man movie. This trailer got... Uh-oh. Crap. My computer's not hooked up to my network, so that's going to cause a problem. Wait. I got the plug right here. I got the plug. I'm going to see if I can do this. Okay, it might take a while. Anyway, so this was the very first trailer. It was banned because it had the World Trade Centers in there, but it was such a badass trailer. It was like these guys were like robbing this bank, right? So they're robbing a bank and they think they're getting away, and then there's their chopper, and they're like, okay guys, like taking candy from a baby, and then they get away and they're flying in their copter, and then all of a sudden they're getting pulled away, and they're like, oh my god, what's going on, you guys? OMFG, Rafflecopter. And all of a sudden they stop, and then the camera zooms out, and then eventually you see that the helicopter was stuck in a giant web in between the World Trade Centers. Ooh, World Trade Centers. That's why it was banned, by the way. But it was so cool. And then after that, they played the song, and then they showed Spider-Man, and he was like swinging through the buildings, and it was so cool. All right, so it looks like we're in business with the music. And so I'm just gonna play that song while singing through the city, and it'll be really cool. To me, at least. To you guys, maybe not so much, but I'm gonna love it. There we go. Soundtrack of Spider-Man. It's called Leave You... I don't know what this is definitely the wrong artist. It might even be the wrong name, but I downloaded it years ago. I can't remember. Anyway, so here we go. Ah! So I just died. Oh god, that is classic stuff. Okay, let's pause that music and start this over. So that's what happens when Spider-Man fails to be sweet and just splatters himself on the pavement on the top of a building with the cool music playing and everything. Oh my god, that was the best thing ever. I think that was my favorite moment in any movie I've ever done. It wasn't even planned. I swear it wasn't even planned. Alright, so we're going to try again. Come on. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you like that? Okay, so you pretty much get the point with that. That was my pseudo Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 1 trailer, cool music, swinging through the city video extravaganza. Alright, so you saw me do a lot of cool stuff there. Right? You saw me do a lot of web zipping, you saw me do a lot of regular swinging, you saw me do a double swing with the 2 strands of the web, you saw me do a sweet somersault with that, and you're like, oh my god, you're 19, you got mad skills. And I was like, yeah, there I go again, oh my god, you can't stop me. But you saw me do a wall run, you saw me do all sorts of cool stuff, you saw me go down into the city, and you're like, oh my god. And I didn't kill myself, that's the most important thing. But yeah, so that's my introductory video. I'm going to do another one right now, and I'm going to stop crime throughout New York City. So I hope you enjoy.